Okay, so this is our first class, and this one is the most important out of the three, because today we're going to be learning most of the time. Tomorrow and Saturday we'll be practicing. Alright, so you ready? This thing is so loud. All done. Oh, I guess I'll have to
Mom,
use that.
There's that.
Do I have to use a pen? No. I'm trying to move it, you know, without... Anyways, it's not a touch screen. Alright. In schools, most of you learned the steady beat. Did you? Kind of like that. Like sometimes we call it jumping turtles or jumping spiders. So can we try to do that while I sing Hot Cross Buns? We're going to do it at different speeds. So, for example, is to stay on an uneven surface. Can you match the speed? Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, hot baby, hot cross buns. So do it at a different tempo. This one. Match the beat first. Good job. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. One up baby, two up baby, hot cross buns. You guys are really good at keeping the steady beat. And then this way. Listen, match the beat. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. One up baby, two up baby, hot cross buns. Okay, so we can have a steady beat, fast, medium, slow, different tempos. Now, what's important from this part is each time you do this or clap, so you can stop. Each of those movements is a beat. And the way I explain beat is, it's like a box. So if one box equals one beat, 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 beat. How many beats do we have in this beat? Two, yeah, two. This is kind of annoying when I have to do it. At school, usually I do the hook, and it goes. Okay, it's two. So the first beat is there, and then this is the second beat. If I were to count this using my steady beats, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. We only go up to 2. Try it at the end. 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2, and 1, 2. How many beats do we have on this screen? So we're going to count up to 3. Try it at the end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So make sure you always stay the same. Don't rush or don't be too slow. How many beats? 4 beats. Let's count 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, right? All right, now a quarter note looks like this, and the quarter note gets 1 beat, which means it gets a whole box. Let's count this one. So now we're counting, but look at the notes, how each one gets its own place. Quarter note gets the whole beat, the whole box. Count with me and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, easy. Quarter rest, same thing. It gets a whole beat or a whole box. Let's count the rest. We're gonna whisper when we count the rest. We're gonna whisper. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a quarter rest and a quarter note are kind of like in the same boat because they both are the same length. Except note we say out loud, and then for rest usually we're silent. Let's practice this one. I'll do it one time and you guys will copy me. You see how this is like a brighter color? This is kind of faded. This is where we whisper because it's a rest. listen to me first. 1, 2, 3. I'm still doing my beats because I have 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Try this with me. 1 and ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. And 1, 3. How many beats?
4.
It's 4 beats. Try this one. I'm going to show you first though. 2, 4. Together and 2, 4. So we're saying these notes out loud because it's a note. The rest are silent or just whisper. Try this one more time. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 4. Now try not to even whisper. Do this in your head. 2, 4. Try it with me. Let's do this like 3 times. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. Okay, really good. Let's read both lines. So we're going to read the top, and as soon as we're done, switch to the bottom and read from the left. I removed the numbers, but can you see where's 1, where's 2, where's 3 and 4? Yeah. Slower, and try this with me right away. 1, 2, ready, keep the steady beat. 1, 3, 2, 4. Let's try this again. So each box has its own number, right? If there's a note, you say it out loud, or rest, whisper, or skip it. Like do it again. 1, 2, together, and 1, 3, 2, 4. Try to do it without me. Is it easy? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay, I'm going to point to a box or a beat, and you tell me which number does it get.
3, 2, 4, 1.
Okay, try this again. 1, 2, read the whole thing.
1, 3, 2, 4.
Okay. Try this one. You not have the idea, so look at it first. 1, 2, ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Next one. 1, 2, ready, go.
1, 2, 1, 3, 4.
What was this?
3.
3. One more time. Be a little bit louder so I can hear you. 1, 2, ready, go.
1, 2, 3.
Why was that a 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we start over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it again. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Without me. 1, 2, ready, go.
1, 2, 1, 3, 4.
There you go. Now, we have many notes and rests in music, different kinds of notes and rests, and these are not all of them. There's even more. But for today, we just have to learn 3, and most of you have seen them either in your private lessons or at school. A quarter note gets 1 beat, we practice that. A quarter rest, same thing, gets 1 beat. And the 8th note has a little flag, it gets half of a beat. So half of a box. Just remember this for now. If we look at the box or a beat, we can divide it into zoomed in version. We can divide it into 2 halves. So each half will get its own little note. Half of a box will be equivalent to a note that is half of a box long. So we can't really use a quarter here in each side because it's gonna, it's too much value. Anyways, we can divide it into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6, into 7. It keeps going even into 8. So each little part will get its own note. Today we're going to just focus on 2 boxes, this one and the next one. We did this, but can you please tell me which note belongs in a box that takes the whole value of a box? Quarter note. And then if I pick a rest, if it needs to be a silence in music, what's the rest? Quarter note will take the whole box. Quarter rest will take the whole box. Perfect. And then the next one, which one would get half of a box? It's called an 8th note. Hi. The 8th note looks like this. So each half will get its own note. And we're going to count this as 1 and or 2 and. So the number will change, but the second half is always in. You'll see it when I have like a few boxes for you to read. How many beats? 3 beats. So each beat now is divided into 2 halves. How are we going to count them? Do you have any idea, Matthew? And then? So why did you say this one is 2 and this one is 3? Because it's the second box, that's the third box, right? Yeah. First beat is 1 and, second beat 2 and, third beat 3 and. Let's try this together. 1, 2, ready, and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now if you add your steady beat only does the boxes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 beats, 3 boxes. Try this with me. So 1, it's kind of slow. 2 and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Let's do it a little bit faster. Listen first. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Try it together and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And this is how we write and. It's an actual word and. Or, I guess later. Instead of and, we can have a plus. 1 and 2 and. Now, when we have 2 notes, 2 8th notes, back to back like this, most of the time we will blink them with a B. So these 2, for example, 1 and, is the same thing as this, 1 and. You can see them either like that or linked together. Let's try this together now. There's no numbers, but do you see how it's 4 beats now? 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm going to point to a box and somebody tell me what am I going to say or what am I supposed to be saying for that box.
2 and 4 and.
Perfect! There you go. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and or just the plus. Because and there's too many letters to write, so sometimes we just do the plus. I want you to, Andrew, can you be a helper? Pass the luminous sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's gonna be enough. So every person gets 2 as fast as possible, and we're gonna add something to our hands, so we can do. So every person gets 2. Let me help you. So instead of clapping, we're saying your hands into the sticks. So when we do the beats, 1 and 2 and 3, and we're counting the boxes. With your luminous sticks or rhythmic sticks, we're gonna do each note. Get it? Andrew, I guess you didn't get one. Unless you want to find. Okay. May I have actually, may I change? This is what we're going to do. Leave it on the floor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and now I'm going to be counting the beats for you. Actually, Angie, do you want to keep the beat for us? Like that? 1, 2, 3. So you're just doing the boxes. So you're always going to be clapping. So we're together. Ready and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So your lumistics are counting every single note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And I'm going to be doing the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready and. Yep, do it again. And. Yeah. Good. Now, keep your lumistics. If two notes like that can be linked with a beam into something that looks like this, can we link the 4 notes? Yes. It will look like this. If this is a 1 and, what is this? 1 and. It's the same thing. 1 and 2 and this is going to be
1 and 2 and.
Yes. Let's count this one. You use your lumistics instead of clapping. 1, 2, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Perfect. Let's count this one. Let me do this one time though, because it's the first time. Can I borrow music? This is how this one reads. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So if it's 1/4 note, I just do it once, right? 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Watch again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay, try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Now try, I'm not going to count out loud, and try not to count 2. Just do it in your head maybe if you need to. 1, 2, and go. Perfect. Next one, try this one. So this is what we had. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. In music, normally we never have these boxes. Our music looks something like this. How can we count the first example? Any volunteers? Out loud. So look, what's the number for this one?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's no and because we don't have the 2 8 notes. This is it. Let's try together. Count and do your sticks. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about the next one? Who wants to try it? You say the numbers, Vanessa. You got it. Perfect. Try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. If you went to the Toledo Elementary, you counted this as do, they, right? So right now we're doing the numbers because that's what you're going to be using in middle school. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Together with me. Number 2 example. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now, nobody's counting. You can do it in your head. Only do the little mistakes. 2 times. Okay, we're going to repeat. 2, ready, go. So this is what we had. 4 beats. We either have 1/4 or 2 8s because these two get only half their box. How do we know that we need 4 boxes in each example? Because of these numbers. Good job, Zach. So the top number, we're not going to discuss the bottom today. The top number tells us how many boxes are we going to have. Okay, so how many boxes are we going to have in the first example? How do you know it's 4? How do you know it's 4? Because it tells us 4 boxes. So this is going to be my box 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing here. The top number gives us the number of boxes, or the number of beats. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then after that 4, I have to draw a line. We call it the bar line. And after the bar line, I can do another 4. And that's how we make music. Like 1 part, second part, the 4, third part, the 4 boxes, the fourth part, and so on. Let's count this one out loud and with your linguistics. I'm scared I'm gonna trip on this one here. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Number 2 example. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Yeah, second time was better. The first time you guys added an extra note. First one, and then right away second one. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. This is actually really good, and then right here we have some extra pieces. Ready, go. Really good. Is this easy so far for you guys? It's supposed to be easy. Alright, so the top number tells us it's 4 boxes. And after 4, we're going to draw a line. There's one exception which we're not going to discuss today, but sometimes we can have less just for later. We're not going to learn this yet, though. If the number is 3, guess what? 3 beats, and then we draw a line. If the number is 2, 2 beats, and then we draw a line. And these numbers, by the way, are called time signature. Just like a term you could learn. After the bar line, I can have another 2, and I have to draw a bar line again. Let's try this example now. What will my numbers be for this box? 2 what? 2 and. How about this box? 1. It's not 3. Why it's not 3? Lucas?
It's split in half.
Because of the bar line?
Yeah.
What else? Like why this one is not a 3? Because we can only go up to 2. We only have 2 boxes. We never have 3 when it's a 2, or never have 4. 1, 2, and then I have to restart. 1, 2. Oh yeah. So we're practicing this one. Use your sticks and count out loud if you can. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 2 and. Oh, really good. Let's do a little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, ready, go. Perfect. So the first part, we call it measure 1. Measure like a measurement of something. Usually we say little m period and then a 1. Second part is measure 2, and so on. We can have measure 3, measure 94, measure 164. Let's read this one more time again. Together, yes. 1, 2, ready, go. So make sure you don't do this on the rest. One more time. And 1, 2, and 2, and. Count out loud with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 2, and. Perfect. Now this is how we see the notes and rests in music. piece is missing a few hints. First of all, how many measures do we see on this page?
Two.
2 measures. Is it 2 or 4?
Four.
A measure is, Angel, look, a measure is this space where my beats will go. That's correct. So it's 2 measures, and what is my time signature for this one? What's my number? 2, 3, or 4? 4. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna ask you why you know. I'm gonna show you first. This is my measure 1 up to the bar line, and between these bar lines, my measure 2. So it's 2 measures. And how do you know it's a 4? Because this one gets 1 box, this rest gets another box, a 3rd box, and a 4th box. So it's 4 boxes. That's how I know my number at the beginning is supposed to be a 4. 4, and then I draw a bar line, another 4. Let's read this one. After we answer the 2 questions. How many measures? That's question 1. 3 measures. How many beats in each measure? 3. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Bar line. Read this together with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1. Oh, hold on, I think that was too fast. Let me do this alone without you this for a second. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2. You follow, I read again. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2. So these are slow. 1, 2. Don't do anything with your sticks, just follow me, but with your eyes and ears. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2. This part was the fast part, but the rest is kind of slow. The slow. Don't use your gymnastics, just count with me out loud. If there's a rest, you can either whisper or skip it, do it in your head. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2. Now I'm going to point to a note or a rest to tell me which beat, which number does it get?
2, 2, 1.
So the rest gets the first beat, yeah. So that's why when you're here, you have to say 2, because that was the 1. Read this out loud, only using numbers and no mistakes. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's only read measure 2, the one in the middle. I'm going to show you first. 2, 3. You see how it's 3? But then we only say the second one. Try this with me. And 2. From the beginning. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2. You without me. Ready, go.
1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, 2.
Okay, try your sticks now, your little sticks. And count out loud only 2, so we know exactly where we are. 1, 2, and
1, 2, and 3, and 2.
slow, slow. Quarter, quarter. Okay, now don't count. You can do it in your head if it helps. Only luminescence. 1, 2, and One more time. Be slow here. So it's 1, 2. Last time. And 1. All right. Let's try another one. Look at it first. How many beats do we have in each measure? So number 4. And how many measures do we have? 2. 2 measures. Here's the bar line. That's part 1, part 2. Try this with linguistics and with counting right away. 1, 2, ready. 1. Good job. Yeah, I was like, oh, are they gonna say 2 or 3? 1, 2, 3. So that's when those are 3. Good job. How many measures?
2.
So 2. This is a part 1 up to the bar line. This is part 2. How many beats? So 3 boxes in each. Read with me. 1, 2, ready, and. What was this number? 2. Perfect. One more time. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Very good job. How many measures? How many beats?
5.
5. How many beats? 2 beats? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like the 4 boxes in one part, in one measure. So it's 4. If I had numbers here, the top would be a 4. Read this with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Get here together. How many measures?
4.
So a measure is a measurement of 5. 4. So this is my part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. That's like the 5 would be here, but I cut it off. I'm going to point you a note or a rest to tell me which number will it get.
2.
How many beats are in each measure?
2.
2. We only have 2 boxes in each. Read this with me. 1 and 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and. Try to do this without my help. 1, ready. Good job. How many measures?
2.
How many beats?
4.
Read. And 1, 1, 3, 4. Okay, this is just a review. So with the 8 notes, sometimes it's confusing. If they are by themselves, they're going to have a flag. If we connect 2, they will look like this. If we connect 4, they will look like this. I'm going to point to a note. You tell me which number or an N is this. This one is a 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and your answer is here. Perfect. This is just a hint to help us for the next part. How many measures?
2.
Yeah, so this is part 1 up to this line, and this is part 2. So 2 measurements, 2 measures. How many beats?
5.
5?
6.
5 or 6?
6.
And your word is 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. And here they are. This one gets 2 boxes. Because we just connected the 2 things. But it's 2 boxes. And it's 5. Yes, so it's 5, 4. Let's read this one real quick. Ready, go. 1 and 3. 1, By the way, the 5-4 is at like the elementary and middle school level. It's pretty rare, so you're not gonna have much music in 5-4. But this is just for practice. Ready, go. Really good. And these were the numbers. So this one is a 2 and 3 and. Eventually you will see music with 2 beams. That's not going to be the same. This is a beam. With 2 beams. And it's going to be different than this one. Okay, leave your luminous sticks. We're going to do fire versus ice. What kind is it?
Which one is like 39?
1, 2, 3. So let's have Angel. Can you be on that side with Matthew? So U5 will be the fire, all right? And then U5 will be the ice. Only fire reads their line. I'm gonna do this one time so you see what I mean. 1, 3, 4. So fire. Do this with me. We'll count with our numbers for now. No sticks. Ready, go. 1, 3, 4. Okay, only eyes. Read your line. Ready, go. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. Yay! So this is a 3 because that was a 2, right? One more time, eyes. And 1, 2. Did I just hear 2? One more time. And 1, 3. Yes, together at the same time. I'm going to be doing this so we stay together. But then you're gonna read only your line. So fire, do that. Ice, do the bottom. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Yeah. So whenever it's your turn, we will always align with the other team because it's the same number. One more time. So maybe this is a 3 because 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Yay! Another example. Look at your line. We're not going to practice. We're going to try to do this together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, ready, and 1, 3, 1, 3, 4. Perfect the first time, really good. Look at your lines. One, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 4. I'm gonna point to a note. You tell me like how am I gonna be counting this? 3 and 2 and. One more time. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 3, 4. Now do the same thing, but use your mini sticks. Count in your head if you need to. Okay, do the sticks. You don't have sticks? Okay. I know, I have them in the box, but for now you can use this. Okay, ready? 1, 2, read your line. Yay! Do the same thing with this one. 1, 2, ready, go. Are you the ice or the fire? Your eyes, Andrew, your eyes. Make sure you read this one. One more time. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. Andrew, give it to another friend and switch with them so they can try it too. Lucas's birthday today, so sure. He gets the train. 1. Tomorrow, by the way, we're gonna try more instruments. I have like the shakers and then more trainings. 1, 2, read your line. Yay! So now, if you can give all the rhythmics to Andrew, get the rhythmics. I'm gonna give you the papers, and we're gonna try to read from the papers. Hey!